There were few fireworks during the recent UN Security Council debate on the destruction of the Nord Stream gas pipelines. Russia had called the meeting in order to persuade the Security Council to open an international investigation. The Western powers dismissed the suggestion. No international investigation was needed because competent national authorities are already on the case, even if, 5 months after the event, they have yet to report any findings. Russia's ambassador to the UN, Vasily Nebenzia, pointed out that, since the governments doing the investigating were those of Sweden, Denmark and Germany, there was reason to doubt the investigation's impartiality. Denmark and Germany are, after all, NATO member states, and Sweden is an aspiring NATO member state. Moreover, Sweden had already refused to share its findings either with Russia or even with Germany and Denmark. Oh, and by the by, no representative of the three governments even bothered to show up to brief the Security Council. What triggered the meeting was legendary investigative reporter Seymour Hersh's recent article accusing the US and Norway of blowing up the pipelines. Destruction of energy infrastructure is without question an act of terrorism. It would surely behoove the nations that had spent the better part of 2 decades fighting a so-called global war on terror to want to get to the bottom of what really happened. Apparently not. The U.S. representative, John Kelly, after denying U.S. involvement in the explosions, went on to say that he was happy to let competent national authorities investigate the, quote, incidents in a comprehensive, transparent and impartial manner. The UK, after echoing everything the U.S. said, set about smearing Seymour Hersh, claiming that the journalist had only used one source and that his account had been, quote, comprehensively debunked. Neither claim is remotely true, of course. So, no international investigation. Where are we then with those so-called competent national authorities? In a joint letter to the UN Security Council, the governments of Denmark, Germany and Sweden stated that, quote, the investigations have not yet been concluded. At this point, it is not possible to say when they will be concluded. In other words, the investigations will drag on for years until NATOland announces that what happened to Nord Stream is a mystery for the ages.